Okay, so what the beautiful bill said in 5 years, if you're making less than $30,000, you will be paying how much in taxes, Bill? Blue
74.9% is in the bill.
of your money will go to taxes, and you're only making thirty
Federal.
thousand dollars. How the hell do you afford rent? How does that help low
Wait,
income
wait,
people?
wait.
I'm gonna
You
stop and I'm
said
gonna
it.
let you
You
answer.
said it
Stop.
after 5 years. Is that what you said?
Yeah, in
Yeah, they
five
said
years from now.
in the bill by 2030, it straight up says that your taxes, if you're making $30,000 or less, the tax rate, federal tax rate for that income bracket is 74.9%. And when they were questioned about it, because they thought
Wait,
it was a
wait,
mistake,
wait.
the Republicans said, no, that is not a
No, no, no.
mistake.
Federal taxes that were taken out of my husband's check, I compared to this year from last year, were actually $600 more this year than they were last year. So how am I getting a break?
It hasn't gone into effect yet, ma'am.
Yeah.
Oh, it hasn't gone into effect. Yes, it has.
Well,
You're
his
you're
tax
you're
plan
under
from
anything Biden
It
right
goes
now.
2017,
in
Casey.
2026.
Shut.
So
See, and you said you were
next,
smarter than us, Casey. You get dropped because you proved that you're not smarter than the third grader. Have a
Good job,
blessed
You
day.
Casey.
said prove me wrong.
Bye.
Yeah,
Good
but
job,
yeah,
bud.
yeah.
You're
Good
about
job.
second,
You guys
first or
destroyed.
second grade. Casey, come back when you get a little bit more educated,
Oh, you
and
guys.
then you can play it again. In Tank, welcome and good morning, In Tank.
What's going on?
How old are you?
42.
What state are you from?
Wisconsin.
Okay, and you voted for the Trumpster?
I voted for Trump 5 times.
Okay. Well, he only ran.
what?
He
He hasn't
only,
even
he
been
only
up
ran
5
four
times. What are
times.
you talking about?
You're already not smarter than a third
He
grader.
said, hold on. He said he committed voter fraud. We should have his ass locked up. Where you live at?
Oh,
Voter
shit.
fraud.
Wisconsin.
5 times.
I could have voted for him
Of
6
course he
times.
did.
I
That's
voted
the
for him
thing that
5
Illinois
times.
take care of all the time, so you know.
5 times.
Correct.
Times.
Correct,
Are you
ma'am.
smarter?
He
Hold
wasn't on the
hold
ballot 5 times, honey. He's only been on the ballot.
He was on my ballot 6 times, and I voted for him
Okay,
5 times. One time I voted for Ted
infant.
Cruz.
That's a lie.
What was the first year he ran? What year did he? run the first-
2016, ma'am.
Okay, no, that's not true. He ran as a Democrat in a primary years ago, but he lost. See how I told you you're not smarter than the third grader. Y'all think y'all so smart?
I
Y'all don't know anything.
couldn't have voted for him then.
That's
It was
okay.
a
We get
primary
one
in some
number
random
up
ballot
here
somewhere else
smarter than
besides
a third
Wisconsin.
grader. This is getting sad with this. So far, we got 3 in a row.
Okay,
Not
my
smarter.
second question for you, Tank, is the
We got a
second
lot of
time you
people
voted for him
online.
was 2020. Am I correct? That's 2. And this time it was 2024. That's 3. How the hell did you vote for him 5 times? So you're admitting you committed voter fraud. That's what
Incorrect,
you're doing,
ma'am.
right?
So we have a
How you
primary
vote for him
system
5
here in
times?
Wisconsin. We do elections really well, and we decide presidential candidates and presidential elections. So Trump was on my primary in 2016, 2020, and 2024. Also in the general election in
So my
November. All
question
those
here
years. That's
is
6
motor
total
mouth,
times.
motor mouth.
That's 3
Chill.
times.
So
No, that would be
means
6
you
total
committed
times, ma'am.
voter fraud by voting for him 2 more times. Okay,
No,
cool.
he's talking about the primaries. Chill
So we
out
have
for a second.
primary. It's the first Tuesday in April.
Okay, chill out for a second, motor mouth.
I
My
have to
second
talk
question
fast
is,
because you mute
what
me
has he
constantly.
done? You're talking over me. I'm gonna drop you. I don't do chaos agents. I'm smarter than you. You're not smarter than a third grader. My question is, what has Trump done since
You're
he's been back
fucking
in office?
retarded.
This time, you know what, sir? It's you. That's a violation. You can't use that. Oh, so I'm gonna have to drop you. You can't use that word on here. Who said that? Was it Mr.?
Wait,
Yeah.
did he say the R word?
Yes, he did.
Yes.
You cannot
Yes,
say
Mr.
Oh,
Shelby.
yeah,
people.
that's definitely not smarter than a
Sir,
third grader.
listen up, people. There's a thing as TikTok language. Y'all need to learn it. First of all, it's pew pews, it's boom booms, it's smurder, it's unalive, it's ABs. There's a lot of words on here you cannot use. Please learn the language, please, if you're going to be on an app. Second question
Okay.
for
Who's
Tank.
next? Who's next for are you
No,
smarter
hold on,
than a
Tank.
third
I'm
grader?
not done. I'm not finished with Tank. My next question for Tank is this: what has Trump done for the low income and working class people since he's been back in office in January?
Sure. So in the
Name
big
one
beautiful
thing.
bill,
And
we have
please
no.
don't. No, it hurt us. It hurt us.
Can I
You want me to
answer,
give
or
you
are you gonna?
examples how it hurt
Do you
us?
just want to hear yourself?
No, I want to give facts. That's why we do this.
So yeah, so in the big beautiful bill, we had tax
How did
reductions
it
for
help
all
low
income
income
classes.
and
We had
working
no
class
tax on
people,
tips,
sir?
as
First of
well
all,
as
what is your
reducing
idea? What is
flatlining
your
inflation
idea?
that
See,
Joe Biden, the
I don't
Democrats,
do
caused.
chaos agents. You do not talk over the host. First of all, I need you to name what is working class for you. Name the salary. range for working class? I need you to name it because I want to figure out how much how much you're making. So
Singular flyer, working class. I mean, it's going to vary by state, but I would generally say about 60 to 70,000 is working class.
Sir, listen to me. There are people that
It's a little lower than that,
hold on.
sweetie.
People are still making
Oh, no.
$725. Stop. There are people that make $725 in this country still. You know why? Because the Republicans tried to raise their salary and they make $175,000 a year, but they won't give a minimum wage a raise.
I don't know
So
anybody
see
that works
how
for the
I mean?
minimum
You're
wage.
not smarter than a third grader. You tried to overtalk me. It still makes you stupid because you don't even know what the minimum wage is in the country.
It's $7.25, ma'am.
What the fuck?
It's $7.25.
I just
Are
told
you
you.
Christian?
No, you
Are you
didn't.
Christian? Are you Christian?
Politically, I leave religion out of politics.
Okay, answering you a question. So why'd you vote for Trump? You make more than $50,000, $75,000 a year.
I'm not going to disclose my high income.
So you voted for him for a tax break. That's what I'm trying to
No,
say.
no,
sir.
ma'am. I voted for him
Okay,
for
so
America.
Okay, you know you did not because he's fucking it up. Okay, so
Oh,
there
no.
you go. Third
No, Trump
grader
is doing an
on
amazing
up.
job, and I
Let
can
me
tell
ask
by
you a
this panel
question.
he's doing
Let
an
me ask you
amazing
a
job.
question. Stop talking over me. Did you know
I never
that,
get to talk.
Did you know that Biden helped the farmers make over $60 billion and they sold $60 billion in soybeans? But since Trump's been back in office, guess how much they've made with the soybeans? Let me give
Farming
you
has always
little
been
context.
a
Hold on,
welfare
before we go on, sir. This
operation
is
in the United
important.
States.
Let me just say this. When Trump was in office the first time in 2016, in 2018 and 19, he put tariffs on China. And China went to Brazil and bought their soybeans. So he had to take billions out of our treasury to bail the
That's not how
farmers
tariffs
out.
work, ma'am.
Can I
Tariffs
finish,
are on
please? I'm trying to
imports, not
give you-
exports.
Can you stop talking over me, motor mouth, please? I'm trying to educate you, so you can know what's happening in your own country before you
At
do-
least act
because
like
this
a third
felon
grader.
credit for doing a great job when he's not. I'm trying to educate you.
Third graders are
This
allowed
time
to answer
around-
questions.
This time around, when Biden was in office, they made $50 to $60 billion collectively. But this time they have made $0. They're going bankrupt because of his dumb ass tariffs. So you say he's doing a good job. My friend went to the market the other day. Guess what? $100 for 4 steaks. That's doing good. You think he's doing a good job?
Tariffs are on imports, not exports, ma'am.
Okay.
Energy to heat your home this winter is going up 20%.
What are you educated
Yes,
in,
because the
sir?
Democrats waged a war on energy for the past 4
stop.
years.
I'm not asking about Democrats.
We
We're
need to
talking
fix
about
that.
your leader, the guy you voted for. I'm asking you a question. What are you educated in? What is your profession?
I own 3 companies in the manufacturing sector.
So that means you don't watch a lot of political news, so you don't really know what's happening in your country.
I'm talking to you right now,
That's
ma'am.
what that means. Do you believe Trump was convicted of 34 felonies?
He was.
Oh, wait a minute.
You
He
do?
owns three-
Yes, the
he owns
Democrats
3
waged
businesses
lawfare
in
against him and tried to throw him in prison the rest of his life because he was
No, sir.
doing such an amazing job.
The
So yes, he was
jurors- the
convicted of
jurors-
34
the
bullshit
jurors-
I know
felonies.
why he voted for Trump.
Why?
Because he owns 3 businesses in the manufacturing
He don't want to
business.
pay taxes.
He doesn't want. He doesn't want. He doesn't want. he
I've been a
doesn't
Republican
want
my whole life,
taxes.
ma'am.
He doesn't want taxes, and he doesn't want regulations.
Not all
Yeah,
money.
okay. So let's
So
Not
he
all
can
money
treat
is
his
government's.
employees like dirt.
Okay, let's say this, Blue. Watch this. Let's say this. Okay, fine. I get that. but
Please
here's what you
don't.
did.
Please leave my employees out of this.
But what you did, I'm not going to talk about your employees.
She-
I
the
don't
one
give a
way
shit
up top
about your
was.
employees.
The one way
I'm
up top
talking-
was.
I'm talking about the state of the country. You have no
I
idea
did.
because
I
you're too
should
busy
probably shoot my
working.
shit.
You don't know what's happening in the country. That's what I'm trying to tell you. You need to know what you need to do. Stop watching right wing TV and put on some MSNBC so you can
I'm
get
talking
some
to you, man.
facts.
Oh, I watch MSNBC all the time. It's hilarious.
But you don't even know what's going on in your country. You didn't even know that the tariffs was hurting the farmers. They're going.
You didn't know that
bankrupt.
tariffs are on
And guess-
imports instead of
And guess
exports.
who's stop
They're on
talking?
both, honey.
No, that's
They're
not
on
what a
both.
tariff is. Stop. Okay, let me ask you this. Okay, so
He's a business owner,
let's just say
manufacturing.
this.
He
Let's
needs
just play a
to
game.
know.
Are you
He's playing
smarter than?
games with you.
Hold on, Blue. We're playing a game. You're smarter than a third grader. So if he puts 50% tariffs on a company, right? Right.
It's on a
Who
product,
paid-
ma'am.
Who
It's on a
pays for
classification.
this? Right, but let's just say whatever. He puts tariffs on a state or country, right? A product, whatever you want to call it.
Right.
And
It's a
he puts
classification of
50%.
product. There's all these codes in the background.
Who pays for that?
Overall, the American people do.
Exactly. That's why we're failing, sir.
No.
Manufacturing companies are closing. Farmers are losing their businesses, sir.
Farming would have nothing to
You're
do with
not
this.
smarter than a third grader. You voted for a complete idiot that fucked the country up the last time. He's doing it again. That
We
makes you
sell
dumber than a
we sell our
third
farming
grader.
products
Have a good day.
internally
Have a good
to
day.
Americans,
Yeah, but
so they would not be
but
tariffs.
what do you, okay, but what about the 20 billion you just sent to Argentina?
Thank you, but won't help the farmers.
Yeah, I
By
don't
the
know the
way,
full
Vance
details of
and
that,
Trump,
but it
stop
seems
talking.
like destabilizing
Stop
Argentina
talking.
would be a okay.
Trump and
Don't ask
Vance
me a
are
question about
invested in
Argentina unless you want an answer.
Trump. I didn't ask you. We just made a statement. Listen,
Oh.
Trump and Vance are invested in a company called Acres something. They're going to buy up all the farms. They're burning the country to the ground on purpose. You heard it here from a smart person. Somebody smarter than a third grader is telling you this. Just remember this. They're burning the country down on purpose, hurting businesses. Small businesses going to fail, and I pray you're not one of them, but maybe you need to learn a lesson for voting for a convicted felon to run your country just because you wanted a tax break.
That seems
and
very
deregulate.
spiteful.
So if your business fails, I want you to look in the mirror and say, I did this shit to myself. That's all I'm going to say. And I bid you a good day. I have nothing to say to you.
Wow, you seem extremely low informed, but thank you for having me on today, and I hope you learned that tariffs are on imports and not exports.
Hope you learn how
And
tariffs
also-
work.
No,
Fuck up
I
your
think that
country.
you should go back to your Democrat public
Fucking up your
school.
country and your
It
business.
also affects
Did you go to a Democrat public
export.
school, by the way?
Also affects
Did you go to a
export.
Democrat public school, by the way?
It
That was fun.
also affects exports. Because guess what? The other countries are putting tariffs on us as well. So
Right, you didn't say that, though.
Exactly. He said that. So he did admit at the end that consumer paid for it, but he still voted for the guy that did it the first time. He probably didn't even
Right,
know
we're
he
trying to
did it the first
manufacture
time.
more in this
Because when I
country.
said he didn't even blink. This
Trying
is
to
what I'm
punish China
talking about.
for
You're
stealing
voting
our
for
IP.
people you know
Trying
nothing
to punish China for
about.
putting me out of
You think
business,
you will make
basically.
the country
Laying
great?
off.
Really?
John Deere's laying off and moving out of the country.
No, they're not. They're
Cat's
actually just
losing
teamed up with
trillions of
Wacker, working
dollars.
that deal locally.
That's another big
John Deere's based out of
manufacturing
Brown,
company.
Beaver
You
Dam,
know, because
Wisconsin.
that's also directly connected to farmers as well. Also, when it comes to, you know,